Hello everyone and no one, and welcome to another Rotten's Guns for a poor boy optics, though it's not really too much of a poor boy considering how much this one actually goes for MSRP when it's not on sale, and that is the Gideon Optics Granite MOS competition red dot sight. So 8.0 MOA optic, massive, so anyone who gets super safe and whatnot wanting to be like, oh, well, you pointed a gun at yourself even though it was nowhere near your head. It is empty and nothing's in it, but a massive freaking window for the dot that I probably need to turn back down since I had it out in the sun. That, from what I've seen, if you use the standard Glock sights, won't go. I end up putting these Strike Industry ones on here. They're just their standard U-notch ones. They fit for this. They worked for that CV Life, I think, Bear one that I had, and this thing ran great. I haven't had any issues with it. Fortunately did set it up a little high because for majority of it, since it's a Glock, I like using the Recovery Tactical Brace that I just recently updated to an SBA 5, which has been way freaking nicer than that old blade brace. But 1,000 rounds through it. It's on my G22 that has a Glock store. I think it's double diamond, whatever, Gen 5 conversion barrel to 9mm. But I mean, for like 12-ish yards, we'll pull this one up. The last 10 rounds to get to like the 990 of the remanufactured ammo I was going through. And then this thing's upside down. You could definitely tell I was shooting more low, so I had to aim a bit higher because I did not have it set for offhand. I had it set for when it was on the brace. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with it. Had some issues with the ammo because it was a remand ammo, and occasionally it would cause actual more malfunctions and everything. Some people might blame that on the ETS mags, which is plausible, but I even had it with the standard Glock mags that I have. I think these ones are actually for a Gen 3 or Gen 4 that have a polymer 80 base plate on them. But otherwise, yeah, it freaking ran. I was still at about 25 yards. We're constantly hitting the little like 8-inch and 6-inch steel target we have, the dueling tree target, even at the same distance, pretty regularly hitting them. Like, I was missing less than I was hitting, which was impressive for me. And yeah, using the brace definitely makes it easier. But still, it ran like it was supposed to. This, depending on how things go, eventually may get moved over to a different gun. I'm kind of tempted to put it on my G19X, and whenever I finally get off swing shift, I'm not in the military anymore, man. Second shift, I might try competition. I still want to, it's just a little more difficult, and I think this would do really well for that. But 1,000 rounds, you can definitely see some little wear here from where some of the ammo struck it. And the lens did get a little dirty because of dirty ammunition, but good Lord, man, the thing it freaking ran. So like I said, nice thing about it is, like, you get some regular height sights, you can still use them over it and not have to worry about it. And solid aluminum, 8 MOA, the thing when I was doing what I was supposed to, it ran like it was doing everything right. Even with, I don't know how accurized this barrel is, considering it's a cheaper conversion barrel. Like a KKM probably would have been better, but I plan on doing a review of the barrel because in all reality, this thing has somewhere between like 1,020 to 1,100 or so rounds through it for this optic, and even this barrel, because I haven't ran any 40 through it. I just decided to switch it over to the 9, so that way it was a little easier. I got it when I shouldn't have bought it in 40 Smith & Wesson, but I still kind of have a thing for it, and I do like it in 40 Smith & Wesson. Actually, I think I might have put 40 through this. I can't remember anymore. It's been on this freaking gun for almost a year, and I just really hadn't taken it out because it was something I just thought would be cool. got it on Gunbroker, so it's used. So I've put at least anywhere from 1,000 to, like I said, it's like 1,020 to like 1,100 plus rounds through the gun with the optic on it, and it's ran like a champ. It's been, as soon as I got it sighted in properly, and with that, like I said, with that pistol brace, it was just, oh, this thing was so fun, especially with the higher capacity mags that I picked up from ETS that hold not, they definitely hold more than the standard AR mag does, but they're not a drum mag. You know, screw it, I'll just say it. They hold 40 rounds. I have 12 of them because I got them on Gunbroker for basically dirt cheap. So pushing them through there, which, by the way, if you're going to put 40 rounds in one of those, you definitely need to count, because you can't accidentally put like 41, 42 in it, and it will still run. But yeah, basically within 2 weekends, I put 1,000 rounds through it, and with those mags and then the pistol brace, made this thing go exponentially faster, and holy crap, it was just hitting the crap out of everything. I think I've got the one video from the first weekend. I might have took a picture of it. I think I might have a picture of it. I'll have to throw it in to where I think I was closer to like 14, 15 yards. And at a bullseye target, I only had one out because I over pushed. Otherwise, it's like 40, no, it would be over 40. It's like 50 something rounds in the black. I mean, yeah, that's not as impressive when you look at other shooters, but I'm okay at best. Like I said, even with this grouping at like 12 yards isn't bad. It's by no means great. And I missed two of them because of aiming it here and it being set to the optic being set too high for being in the brace. I had two that went somewhere down here, and the rest was actually aiming up higher. So I'm pretty sure if I went through and changed it to what it needs to be, it was going through. But then again, the 10 rounds this way, it just, with the pistol brace, it can work. So I'll throw the footage of me shooting in there, and the last of it, I think I even did one at like a little after like 360 rounds, and I had to stop at like 7 rounds because this aluminum trigger got freaking hot because the barrel was super hot because I put that many rounds through it in like 30 minutes or less. But yeah, Glocks run. It's nice to see some MOS, some more MOS ones that, you know, unfortunately can't rock the original sights for it, but with some relatively inexpensive aftermarket sights, I think these ones ran me under 40 bucks. I think it was like 35 or something. It's not bad. And if it's just going to be a gun for like competition or for fun, it doesn't always need the most expensive for, you know, a backup sight or backup irons. And yeah, I'm a goober, and I put the, you know, no step on neck thing there because I thought it was funny. But yeah, oh, I guess I should get into it. I don't remember what size battery it has in it, but I do like the fact that it's a side mount. Like, in all reality, with current manufacturing and everything, there is no reason that they cannot get these optics lower, in my opinion. And if they got to mount the battery on the top or on the side, I think that would be a exponentially better process for more manufacturers. I know it means you have to run some wires through things that aren't going to be near as fun, but hey, if you do it on the side or something like that, it does make it easier. It sets the optic lower to where you don't have the height over bore, which definitely don't have near as bad as like a rifle. But again, I want to go through and think that I have more to say. I think I might have some scratches on the glass from brass hitting it. Let me wipe that off real quick. Nope, never mind. It's not scratches. But I know some people have had issues with Gideon in the past to where I think they were given an optic and it drifted and didn't work. I've only got one other one that's an RMR that's supposed to be closer to like the SRO. It's on my Prodigy, which is at a gunsmith that I'm hopefully going to get back in like by my birthday. But yeah, it's not a bad optic if you're looking for one with a massive window. I kind of want to look into their carry version of this, but I wish they didn't just do it as a 3 MOA. Like I said in one of the shooting videos, I kind of like the bigger dot, or the gimmicky, as some people put it, the dot with the circle, and even like the hash marks or whatever. I just think those are nice for going through and doing things. But yeah, freaking great optic. Like I said, I might put it on, switch it over to something else, but it was on, especially with the pistol brace. It was just a freaking riot on wheels to go through with this thing. So that's all I got. I'll get into the shooting. Have a great day, folks. All right, so out at the range with my G22 that has the Glock store conversion barrel, I think from Double Diamond. Out here with the Gideon MOS. Gideon MOS competition. Wow, I'm just losing my shit. With some bigger mags. And this thing is basically cheating right now. Yep. Had that happen a couple times since it's remand ammo, to where it'll fire, but it doesn't have enough to kick it all the way back, apparently. I don't know if it's because of the G22 recoil spring. It's been working for the most part, but again, it's remanufactured ammo. Oh, with the pistol brace and everything, this thing is just so much fun and such a cheat. It did take me a little bit to get my sight in. I was super high, so that's not too terrible. I'm about where I want to be. So I'm now about 80 rounds into it, plus whatever I'd put through this beforehand. So I'm going to put some more rounds through it this weekend, probably the next, and then do a review. 10, 12-ish yards or so. Figured might as well have some fun, get the shot timer out, and do some Bill-esque drills. Shot timer turned on. That was 2.93, slightly terrible time. But yeah, using the pistol brace, it is exponentially easier. I mean, all 6 rounds in the black. So for funsies, we're going to try pushing myself back, because I'm not this good. If I pulled this pistol brace off, I would probably be god awful, like I usually am. We'll try it from back here. So that one was a 3.61. First shot at 1.63. I don't know if it's an average split or whatnot, but it says 0.38. Still all in the black, a little left. Otherwise, not bad. I've got some bigger mags that are YouTube's not a fan of, that I was able to win on Gunbroker. They're going to make helping testing Glocks for optics or just themselves a lot freaking faster. So, you know what, we're gonna... Okay, I've done 12 rounds, so we're gonna do 2 on each and just see what happens. 2 on each steel target. .250 or 2.50. First shot 1.14. 0.22. This thing's just so much more fun. Yep. Had a bit of a double feed there. The full round didn't eject out, or the spent round. That can happen from time to time. These are ETS mags. They're not the greatest mags, but for the range, they're fine. Like if I were to be trying to do competition or something, I would probably just stick to the Glock mags or like the MagTech mags. Ah, this thing is so much fun with a 9mm barrel. So for those of you, well, I'll throw that in the review when I review the Glock barrel. And you get some of the other Glocks out here and just put rounds through them and give some reviews of the actual equipment that I put on them. All right, so we're like at 10, 12-ish yards again. At 360 rounds again, plus whatever's like the 50, 60 rounds I put through this thing a while ago with this optic on it. And let's see how our grouping's looking. Okay, we're gonna stop there because that trigger is freaking on fire, it feels like. So yeah, with the pistol brace, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. And I've been somewhat slow firing, not super fast, not super slow. So not bad, especially with the pistol brace, which kind of makes things cheating in a way. But they're fun. And for optic testing, you know, to see that it's doing pretty good. All right, folks. So for the Gideon MOS competition one, hopefully the wind stays died down. I am down to the last 20 rounds. I'm going to do 10 with the brace, 10 without the brace. Come on, wind, stop it. I ran out of freaking staples. Spent 20 minutes clearing staples and then ran out of my own. Oh, crap, I don't have any tape or anything. Wind, die down. Give me freaking 10 shots. All right, so that's the 10 rounds. First one was a bullseye. That trigger's freaking hot. So definitely looking pretty good. We're just going to go ahead and pull this. I will pull the staples off when I get done. So like 10, 12-ish yards. Yeah, I swapped out to an SB A5 brace and it is way better. So looking at it, yeah, biggest group's looking like about 4-ish inches, which still isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Whew, that slide is hot. And now we're going to see freehanding how bad I'm going to be. Because, oh Lord, is that frickin' slide hot. Yep, got a failure. And that was a failure to feed. I think I am shooting super low. And it's remanufactured ammo, so we'll go a little, yeah. And another failure to feed. Oh, stovepipe. Stovepipe. Man, this remanufactured ammo has not been the best. Failure to extract. Didn't have enough in it. Didn't have enough powder. Another failure to feed. And a stovepipe on the last round. So I definitely had 2 rounds low. I have this more sight in for the Recover Tactical brace, which you saw was there, so I was aiming a bit more up high. Still not bad, I think, with some like regular factory munitions. It'd be better. So just to test that out real quick, just put 6 rounds in. Yeah, I have it a little high because of setting it up for the Recover Tactical brace, and with factory, factory hand munitions looked good. So I was still throwing some a little low, probably fighting the not fighting, over anticipating the recoil. Not great, not terrible for like 12-ish yards. I still got to keep practicing more and get better. But yeah, this thing's pretty freaking nice. And you can tell from the little black spots from the remand ammunition. Had that with a blazer brass as well, though, and I don't remember what kind that is. But yeah, Gideon, not bad for the price. I think I got it used. This thing's probably got, well, now it definitely has over 1,000 rounds through it. It's got, somewhere like 1,050, 1,100. But overall, not bad. Let's go ahead and pull that. So otherwise, yeah, I would still say for me personally, pretty nice. If they made the carry version, I don't think they could do it in a enclosed, but if they made it with a 6 MOA instead of the 8 MOA, or 3 MOA it comes with, like a 6 to 8, would be pretty nice. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day, and if you can be legally armed, stay legally armed.